that one-on-one support. I have led a letter along with Representative Barbara Lee in imploring the Biden administration to increase its national, our annual refugee cap and quota to a minimum of 200,000 refugees this year. This is not even an unprecedented number. Ronald Reagan admitted more, but it would be more than Presidents Trump, Obama, and George W. Bush as well. And so, I think it's extremely important that the United States really take responsibility for our actions and our interventionist foreign policy in Afghanistan over the last 20 years. And when we choose to engage in that policy, we should assume the responsibility of increasing refugee cap numbers where the United States has a military presence. I believe that is the absolute least that we can do. And for many, for those who argue against that, who argue against admitting Afghan refugees to the United States, I would like to remind you all, and I would like to remind those folks that that many of these Afghan nationals are people who trusted the United States. They worked with U.S. military. They believed the U.S. military when members of our military gave them promises that we would protect them. And it is now our responsibility to hold up on that promise. And this isn't just, I can't even stress enough that this isn't just a left or right issue. This isn't just an immigration advocacy issue. I have had many service members contact me over the last 2 weeks, including kids that I went to middle school with that then later enlisted in the military, asking us whether everyone from U.S. Marines and veterans and beyond, asking us to please raise the refugee cap and what they can do to help us do that. And so the calls for this, I think, are across the board. We must increase the refugee cap. And this refugee cap is 200,000. And it doesn't just, that 200,000 minimum, which, I believe that it should be higher, but that 200,000 minimum is not just for Afghan nationals. It is the total cap, which means this includes climate refugees and environmental disaster refugees from Haiti and beyond. We are also advocating and rolling out advocacy for the extension of TPS to Afghan nationals as well. So in terms of your resources, if you are a constituent, if you are a member of our community, and you know someone in Afghanistan that needs help, please contact either our office or contact the State Department hotline for U.S. citizens, legal permanent residents, and at-risk Afghans trying to evacuate. So this is the number right here up on the screen. You can also feel free to contact our office, and we can also engage engage our liaisons on this case. And if you are a U.S. military service member or veteran, we also who is experiencing crisis right now, we also have our crisis line available to you if this applies to you or someone that you may know. And even if it is not at a point of crisis, I strongly, strongly encourage you all to check in with friends, family members, etc., that that either may have family in Afghanistan, may have served either diplomatically or with our military or beyond, because this is a very difficult and trying time. So that is my general word on this, and we'll be taking any additional questions